It actually happened. I finally reached 100 subscribers after being on this platform for almost 4 years drawing furry art. I thought the best way to celebrate would be to show my improvement by redrawing art from almost 4 years ago at least. I'll try not to be mean or disrespectful to my past artwork, even if some of it I am still a little questioning, because when I made these, my past self was really proud of them. One of them I'm still proud of to this day. I've actually redrawn it before, but only as like a sketch. But now I can make it a finished product on an iPad with stabilizers. Dear God, doing this unscripted was a bad idea. So let's get on with it. The first drawing we will see on this fine day is this chimeral amalgamation of rat, Charmander, slug, saber-toothed mouse, cave dweller. And lovely. So, I think those are mushrooms, I'm not sure. That's the closest thing they would be, considering I don't know what else would be. They got the spots and everything. I used to draw these monsters with like 5 different types of animals combined and then just find the most obnoxious looking colors and put them together. And I would be very happy with these. But we're gonna make it better past me. We can make it better. Fun fact, this is being filmed awfully. This is being filmed with a stool on top of a table with an iPad on top of it because I don't own a microphone or a proper camera. So you have to deal with this for now. This is the quality of videos you subscribed for. I hope you're happy. Let's go on to the drawing. I finished the first one, and I took longer than I should, because I still have a few more to finish. So yeah, it's not a bunch of random animals I shoved together anymore. It's an actual character design that's a bit more balanced. The mushrooms are fun, because Gaussian blur is your friend. Gaussian blur is your friend. I don't know how to pronounce it. Hate me in the comment section. Okay, on to the next one. The next piece of art we will be recreating today is this fox wizard. Oh, he's got the amulet like in the last one. I guess I like drawing cloaks, I guess. I remember sitting at like my grandparents' house drawing this on a table. This is like maybe around the same time as the other one, like much later in the year. I don't know. This will be fun. Let's begin.
And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you, baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our growlings when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding, holding.
The little fox drawing is now done. I used a lineless style because the other one took a very long time, and even though you can see my struggle shading the body, I had fun with it. And also because I don't like doing line work, actually. That's my least favorite part of drawing. My favorites are sketching and shading. I removed the amulet just because I wanted it to be a bit more different than the original. And as much as I did like the aesthetic, I just didn't want two drawings of like almost the same concept in a row. So he's got a little star thing instead of an amulet. And now for the next drawing. This other one is the one that I redrew before, and I'm actually still proud of it to this day. It's this guy right here. I do not draw like this. I never drew like this. I never drew these fantastical beast things that actually kind of seemed mediocre in design. I'm gonna go get the redraw of it since I've redrawn it before. Okay, found the sketchbook. It's this one. So yeah, we're going to make this into a digital piece. And not just a doodle in a sketchbook I made around a year ago. So, let's do this. Here's the final redraw. I absolutely loved how this turned out. I've wanted to redraw this piece of art for a very long time now, but I wanted it to be for a special occasion since it's a redraw. And even though I already did that with the pencil sketch, I just wanted to make it into a final piece since that was more of just me doodling. That sounds like a flex. Anyway, I really loved how this turned out, and it's definitely my favorite out of the redraws I've done so far. Thanks, young me. You did good. And now I can hopefully make it better. On to the very last one. As much as I would have loved to end this video right here and, you know, all nice and wrapped and neat in a bow, with just a solid 3 drawings, those are just all traditional artworks I remade. It didn't show how I improved digitally, at least compared to the older artworks. I didn't draw anything traditionally for the remakes. So how did I improve digitally, at least compared to these drawings? Well, let's see one of the first drawings I ever made on Procreate. I'm saying one of the first because the first drawing I actually made was like 3 separate things that I restarted, so the redraw looked kind of weird, and they were all completely different concepts, so that'd be difficult for me to do. Anyway, here's like maybe the second drawing I ever made on Procreate. Here she is, my beautiful Lynx cat girl senpai. This is supposed to be a lynx. It's a lynx. Because I'm like, I want to draw a cat, but nah, ear tufts are cool. Too bad I don't get to draw a big fluffy tail, but I guess that's how it works. This is 2 layers. I sketched on 1 layer, and then I did everything else on the 2nd layer. That's why everything looks like it was done in MS Paint, because I recolored inside of the line work, and it just looked really awkward. I didn't know what stabilizers did at the time. I just thought drawing really slowly would get the lines all nice and clean. But if any of you use Procreate and you didn't put the streamline up to 100%, you know that's not a good idea. But I didn't know how that worked. So, yeah. We will be making this better, young me. It's done. The final redraw is now complete. I had so much fun with this. I loved doing this one. You can't finish a Gingy video without furry art. No. I loved how I had an excuse to give her big fluffy paws and just a big old fluffy physique just because Lynxes already had that bear physique. This was so much fun. I loved how I could just see the improvement with the 2. The first one was just really awkward, in my opinion. Like, she looks like she doesn't really want to be there. I feel like I captured her better in the second one. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I really do want to thank you all for just sitting through this for me, because this is my longest video I've ever made. I just thank you guys so much for all the support over the years. Even though it took me a very long time, in my opinion, to get to 100 subs, I still appreciate all the comments you guys give me, including your alt accounts, and everybody who's been there in any way possible, including that one person who decided to comment a rude comment on every single one of my map part whips. But I guess they, deleted it because I couldn't find them later. But I mean, like, they chose me to bully, not someone else, so I feel special. Thank you guys so much. I'll try to pump out more vids in the future. And even though school's about to begin and I'm going to experience more upload gaps, I will try to upload when I can. Thank you so much. I love you guys a lot.